Hey there Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. So you've probably noticed I've got a few videos going up today, but that's just because it's a new month and I have a few things to share. So this is my How to Colour Kit with Style Colour Kit and Layout share for August. I built my kit around the Pebbles Lovely Moments collection, and if you look back in my playlist you'll be able to see the full kit that I shared. Now I won the majority of the collection, and I had used some of it, probably, I don't know, half of what I had, and I really wanted to get in there and use as much of it as I could from what I had left. I also added a few other things to the kit, and I'll show you that as I go through what I've got left. So let's start with the paper, as always. This is all I've got left from the 12 by 12 papers. If you watched my kit share video, you'll know I think I had 2 pieces of 12 by 12 left, and the rest were either half of that or less. So as you can see, there's not really that much left. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put this or keep this as one collection still, or just put it into my scrap bag. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. So I won't be putting it away straight away, because yeah, there's not much left here. Probably could make another couple of layouts, but I really need to get moving on. And then I had a 6 by 8 paper pad, which I reached for a lot. So it's single-sided. You know, there's a lot of scraps in here. Few pieces that are full sheets. Definitely keeping all these bits and pieces together though. This is what makes me think I should keep this together, just because I do have all of this, as well as some embellishments. And I know for designing for CSI, there's definitely times when I want to reach for a collection that I'm inspired by the case. So I probably will actually keep it together. So that's the paper. Let's just go through this. So I had a lot of these Pink Paisley Lucky Us puffy stickers left. I've only got 2, so that'll make its way into my embellishment stash. Phrase ephemera, I'll get to that in a sec. This is the stickers. There's the sheets of stickers that come in this, and there were 6 sheets and 199 stickers. Obviously I've used some of these already, but I was really happy to kill this, so that's going in the bin. And then you know, sentiments, I love these, but I didn't use them much. Those are beautiful. Made a good effort on that, and you know, half of that. So these will definitely stay with the collection because I can make more. These are the shaker stickers, and I had struggled with them, but I was really happy to use up maybe 3. I think I'd used 1 already, and maybe, yeah, I've got 2 left, so they will definitely get used. This was from My Mind's Eye from 2016, and there was a lot on here, and I used most of it except for this one, so that can go back into the embellishment stash. The puffy dots I used a lot of. This I might give it to my kids. These Carter Bella travel brads, I used a couple, I didn't use that many, so that'll go back into the stash. I used one of these after trying really hard. I don't know, maybe it was the phrases just didn't really go with what I was making, but I'll definitely put them back in the stash. I thought about giving them to my kids, but I think I can still make something from those. These Joyful Day puffy stickers, I think I used some hearts, maybe some stars. I didn't use any of the words, but they'll go back into my stash. And these are the phrase ephemera that were quite hard to use because they are really probably directed at specific themed scrapbooking or card making, but I still used you know, some of them, and you'll see that soon when I go through my layouts. Back into the stash that will go. And the stamp, you can see what I've used, and this will be really handy actually for wedding cards and just general sentiments. And yeah, I loved the stamp set, and I'm glad that I used it. And then washi, I mean, you know me and washi. I did use some of it, but it's good to have washi in your stash, so that will go in as well. Okay, on to the layouts. I was wanting or aiming to make 5 layouts 5 12 by 12s with this collection or kit, and I managed to make 6. So I'm really happy with that. And this one, I just put the process video up today. It's a very simple layout for me, and I was really inspired by Danny V, who in our Unscrapped Bundle of Joy series, for her latest layout, she talked about layouts, that not all layouts have to take hours to make, and that really spoke to me because I could spend hours on a single layout, and then with this one I purposefully didn't. So this is a photo of my husband and I. It's New Year's Eve 2018, so we had my late brother-in-law's vow renewal with his wife, and it was like the best. It truly was, I mean, one of the best days ever. It was the best New Year's that we definitely ever had. It was bittersweet though, because we knew with terminal cancer he probably wasn't going to make it to the next year, and he didn't. But we still had an absolute blast. And if you want to hear more about it, if you go and watch that video, it's the one that's up. 2 videos. I have another video up today as well. I've had 3 videos up today, but it's the first one that I've put up today. So for this one, I really focused on, like I said, with this kit, there was a lot of celebrate, and you know, today is the day, yay for today, best day ever, those kind of pieces. And I wanted to get a whole lot used up on one page, and I thought a New Year's kind of vow renewal layout was the perfect way to do that. So that is that one. This one is also from that same day. I made the cakes and my friend decorated them for the vow renewal, and I think my sister-in-law took this photo of me. And so for this one, it was quite themey because I got to use the cake stand and cakes paper with one of the shaker stickers with the cake and the wine glasses, which is also a shaker sticker. And then I'd done some fussy cutting, and I was really proud of myself because I stamped and coloured. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and I stamped here as well, so go me. I want to stamp more, and I think the way to stamp more is just to do it. So that journaling talks about making the cakes, and I picked pink because it's her favourite colour. And yeah, that's that one. This one is my brother-in-law and his oldest daughter, and this was a Scrapless Sunday over at Paper Issues. When I saw this one, I just had to play along, and it used a lot of strips, and I used lots of branding strips from the collection. That's some washi that this washi here, that I put on white cardstock and trimmed out. That's one way you can use washi if it's slightly translucent, or to make it, I guess, firmer or more like a piece of paper instead of, yeah, to give it, what I'm trying to say is, if I put it down as washi, you could see that it was washi, but because I backed it with cardstock, it looks more like paper. So, excuse me. So that's a photo of them together. When was this photo taken? 18th of May. So a few months before he passed. And it's just, I tried to keep this page light and happy because it was her formal, and he was just really proud of her. So Nothing But Love is the title. And you'll see I got 3 of those hearts down. I got some brads onto the layout as well. So that's that one. This one was for Scrappy Sisters and Laura Albert's Scraptember. I was thrilled to play along again. We got to choose which day we wanted based on whatever the theme was. So I chose to play along with the theme family. And this is an exclusive cut file from HipKit that I cut twice, once on white cardstock and once on pattern paper, which is something I need to do more of. And I put the second cut on foam just to lift it up. And then this is a little photo of some peg people I got to represent our family, including our angel baby. So there is a process video for this one, and you can find it below as well, or in my playlist. And yeah, I'll talk more about this one. I'm looking at this, and one thing I did do is I made myself use this craft and white poker background. I love how it looks, and I think craft might be making a comeback, well, maybe for me anyway. And the way to make the cut file stand out was to use, I think it's either gesso or white acrylic paint. Must be white acrylic paint. I put clear gesso down, white acrylic paint, mixed media over the top of that, and that sort of helps integrate it into the craft background. And I'm looking at this and I'm wishing I used more of those little leaf stickers because they look really cute. So I might have to put them into another kit just to get them used. So that's that one. This one was for the Unscrapped Bundle of Joy, which went live this week. We do the last Monday of every month. So I used the most recently released cut file from Neat and Crafty Cuts, and it's a bow cut file. There's a process video for this one, obviously. And yeah, I added some thickers from my stash because I needed something else aside from the titles that I had. I wanted this to say Hello Mainly Music because it's about Ava at Mainly Music. I was really thrilled to get a whole lot of these wood veneers used up. Yeah, and I added the little shaker bunny just because it's cute and it kind of goes with the baby theme. So that's that one. Final one is my favourite one that I made from my kit. I love doing a grid, and I actually incorporated some of the cut apart tags. I just cut them into little 2-inch squares, I think, and yeah, distressed them, stitched them with my sewing machine. Yay, I managed to get one of those Dear Lizzie, what are they called? Let me get them. Titles. Die cut phrases. So yeah, that one there, but there's a whole lot that you can colour yourself as well. So I was so happy to get that down because I thought, you know, cool, back to school. And this is Brielle at the start of the third term. We're on school holidays now, so start of the third term going into room 2, so not a junior anymore. Fussy cut flowers, more wood veneers. I made sure that I put a lot of different pattern papers just to represent the collection, really, because it's so beautiful, and I love the craft tones that are in it. It works so well with the wood veneer that I've added. That little everyday life wood veneer was perfect, and yeah, just journaled about what I just told you. So also used a couple of branding strips on this one. So yeah, I think that 6 layouts is pretty good for a homemade kit for me. I'm not playing along with how to kill a kit with style for October, just because I'm getting a bit behind on my hip kits. Now that I'm in the design team, I'm working with the current kit, and I want to make sure that I use up the other kits as well. So that is why I hopefully will be back in November with how to kill a kit with style. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, keep checking my channel because I'll have other videos up. So yeah, thanks for watching.